Right now we are approaching a £1 million run rate annual revenues. Hi, I'm Maxwell. I'm a CEO and founder of Maxwellia, and we're building the next generation of over-the-counter medicines so people that can look after themselves without the need to bother the doctor for appointment or a prescription. I did KPI 7, so that was in 2012, so 12 years ago, and it changed my life. So I was a pharmacist by profession, and I had been working in the consumer healthcare industry, commercialising over-the-counter medicines for my entire career, pretty much. I'd had a really bad August, but not realising that everybody has a really bad August. And I met a business coach from my previous role who kind of suggested that I went along to the Mermaid Theatre and listened to what Daniel and team have to say. It was really a eureka moment for me, because the first time in my life I'd actually was in a room with maybe 500 people of like minds who everything that I'd ever been trying to do in my career just seemed to be there in terms of Daniel's process. So I signed up for the process for the KPI program and really haven't looked back. I came to redesign my consultancy business, and I ended up building a pharmaceutical company. It's awesome. And I was going through my why, my pain points, exactly that, working out what was I good at, what did people pay me for, and it suddenly dawned on me that actually I knew, from a widening access to medicines point of view, I knew what needed to be done. I knew the people who could do it. I knew how to do it, and the only thing that I didn't have was money. And at that moment, I'm no word of a lie, a pharmaceutical business billionaire basically walked past my gate, and I went, lightbulb moment, he's got money. And then I thought about, well, how could I make this into an investable proposition? And that's kind of what I came on the KPI program to do. And I never forget Andrew Priestley actually being instrumental in really kind of focusing that thought. And both Andrew and Daniel, without them, my company wouldn't really be here. Obviously, first thing I did was I actually wrote the book. Now I write at about 500 words an hour, so that's really, really slow. It took me months and months to actually squeeze that book out. Being invited to go and present in Philadelphia to the whole industry globally about my work and my process. So for me, I remember getting on the plane and thinking, oh my goodness, this is me. I have been invited to Philadelphia to present to the global pharmaceutical industry on my book I have actually created as a result of the KPI program. Being a founder is actually really tough. 90% of businesses actually fail. 4% get to the £1 million mark. Only 2% of the money goes to female founders. Now, I've actually managed to raise £8.8 million investment so far, so I'm a funded female founder. In 2021, we launched the daily oral contraceptive pill, so women can now actually buy that in pharmacy. We launched that in COVID, and right now we are approaching a £1 million run rate annual revenues. I'm most proud of the fact that we're actually innovating where the big companies, we're providing a gap where the big companies haven't done it. So we're actually really seen as a disruptor. And I mean, making history, launching the daily oral contraceptive pill, that was pretty a proud moment. But I guess, everything that we do, they're all proud moments, because I know that we can really help more people to look after themselves without the need to bother the doctor. So, every step we go is very proud.